We're gonna start in child's pose today. So go ahead and make your way to your mat and get yourself settled in. I'm gonna mute everyone just to make life easy. And then I'm going to spotlight myself so that hopefully I'm the big video for all of you. And I'm gonna get some music going here, just some little background tunes. So finding your way to your mat, taking your knees nice and wide and your arms long in front of you. Take a little bit of time to settle in and really ground yourself down on your mat. I think, I don't know, personally for me, I feel like everything feels so in flux right now that the grounding practice of yoga has been very integral, very important for me. And I know that you guys will be surprised to hear this, but I'm working on presents for all of you. And I got one of my favorite essential oils is cedarwood. And cedarwood is a very grounding scent. So I'm working on a little present for everyone. I don't know how I'm going to distribute them, but maybe, I don't know, maybe we meet up for a hike or we meet in a parking lot and socially distance and I throw things at you. I don't know, we'll see how that happens. All right, so here we are in child's pose, working out the kinks for yourself, maybe shifting from one side to the other, or reaching your right hand up and diagonally up and over your body to reach towards the left edge of your mat and pulling your left hand way back. I'll come on my mat to give demonstration. And if you're taking that diagonal work, you're gonna feel a really nice, delicious stretch down the long right side of your body, from your armpit right down to your hip crease. And if you've taken that diagonal reach, go ahead and switch to the other side. Right hand comes under your shoulder, left hand comes to the long right edge of your mat, and then work to make that line a little bit longer from your fingertips all the way down to your hip crease. This is really helping to work out the kinks, to open up the places where we are stuck from this crazy, crazy life that we're living right now. Just one more full breath here in whatever pose you found that feels really good to your body. Slowly walk up onto your hands and knees. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Knees come underneath your hips. Fan your fingers nice and wide. Inhale, soften down through your belly button to come to cow pose. And then as you exhale, start to roll low back, mid back, upper back, arching cat pose. One more time like that. Inhale, soften down. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, and this time bring your chin over your right hand and now over your left hand. Exhale, your hips over your left knee and now over your right knee. Inhale over your right hand, your left hand. Exhale over your left knee, your right knee. One more time in this direction. Circular cat-cow is really awesome work for the spine. When you come to your exhale, pause, and then start to go in the opposite direction with your inhale. Left hand, right knee, left knee. Can you make this circle just a little bit bigger and paying particular attention to the side body? Think about your ribs and try to reach them over the long edge of your mat. Just one more full breath in this direction. Working out the kinks, really feeling your way through your shoulders, through your hips. And when you come to the bottom of your exhale, inhale your way to neutral spine, walking your hands a half to a full handprint forward. Tuck your toes and pike your hips to your first downward facing dog. taking a moment to feel your way out here, maybe walking through your feet by bending one knee and then bending the other, matching it to your breath. So a big inhale bends one knee, and then a big exhale bends the opposite. Very nice. Keeping your hands right where they are, super bend into both knees and bring them to your mat to come to puppy. Now, coming to puppy, we want to walk the hands a little farther forward, keep the forearms off of the mat, and really articulate back through the shoulder blades. Feel this really nice opening through the mid-back. I've been seeing a lot of puppy pose, doing lots of hikes and walks in the neighborhood with my doggies. So, and I think I had this pose in a few weeks ago, and it feels so delicious in the mid-back and the shoulders, so it's a really nice stretch. Just one more full breath from wherever you are. And at the bottom of your exhale, slowly walk the hands back to where they were, tuck your toes, and pike your hips back to your downward facing dog, easing into your heels. Bend your knees nice and deep, look to your hands, tippy toe walk as slow as you can, all the way up to the front of your mat. Super bend into your knees, take a deep inhale, exhale, and allow your torso to hang over the legs. If you like, you can take your hands to opposite elbows. Exhale all the way down the spine and allow the crown of your head to really sink. I always say that in ragdoll or forward fold, you can sometimes really feel the loosening in the cervical spine right here in your neck. So can you find a way to let go of the weight of your head and feel those vertebrae kind of space out a little bit? We're doing a lot of sitting. The pressure of everything that is happening, plus gravity, is really compressing us these days. Shaking your head, yes or no, maybe rocking from side to side, feeling your way here. Slowly releasing fingertips towards the floor. Inhale as you roll up, vertebra by vertebra, really taking your time. See if you can travel as slowly as you can to your standing posture. Shoulders roll back and down, fingertips reach actively towards the floor. Root down into all four corners of your feet. And then draw the arches up and off of the mat to see if you can find that activation through the legs. Many yoga instructors will say, activate your feet. So when we're activating through the feet, that fire is building, is climbing right up the legs. Draw the belly button in and up so that the tailbone points down towards your heels. Shoulder blades back down and together. Fingertips reach actively towards the floor. And then lift the crown of your head up like you're trying to touch the ceiling. See if you can really find the fire here in your mountain pose. You can see how powerful just standing can be. 2 more breaths, and can you find your way to a little shake and shudder in your work? Maybe it's rolling onto the balls of your feet or easing back into the heels to find more fire. At the bottom of your exhale, inhale the arms up and overhead. Fingertips reach actively, thumbs pull back behind you. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale as we prepare to twist. Exhale, twist your whole torso to the right, but keep those hips pointed towards the front of your mat. Some like to take the right hand onto the right hip and use it as a fulcrum to turn yourself around just a little bit more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twisting a little deeper. At the bottom of your exhale, come back to the center. Inhale to lengthen. Pull your thumbs back behind you. Exhale, twist to the left. Now again, you can take the left hand to the low back, but you don't have to. Open T twist is one of my favorites. I feel like I can stay very vertical here. I can really articulate through my spine. Just one more full breath. And at the bottom of your exhale, Coming back to center. Inhale, your elbows open. Take a big heart opener here. Maybe articulating through the back, just a little tiny back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, take a flat back. Bending your knees deep, and this time, step your right foot back. Instead of coming right back to high plank, we're gonna tap the rear knee down and inhale right up to Sir Galahad. Exhale, twist open towards the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, your hands come down to frame the left foot, tuck the rear toe, place all of your weight in your hands and slide the left foot off of the mat. Step back with control. Inhale your chin over your fingertips. As you exhale, slowly lower all the way to the floor. Everything lands together. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale your chin all the way back down to the mat. Press up to tabletop. Tuck your toes and exhale your way to downward facing dog. 5 full breaths here to work out exactly what your body needs. Now, anytime we arrive in downward facing dog for 5 breaths, it's also an invitation to take a child's pose. So if at any time during our practice today, you need that recovery time, please feel free to take it, because it's very easy to get right back to your downward facing dog from that child's pose. Take a deep breath in, and at the bottom of your exhale, bend your knees, look to your hands. Tippy-toe walk or take a big step to the front of your mat. Inhale, take a flat back. Exhale, deep forward bend. You can lift fingertips towards the ceiling if you like. At the bottom of your exhale, inhale up to chair. But as you go there, graze your fingertips across the floor. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, take a flat back. And again, bending super deep through the knees, changing up our flow a little bit, placing all of your weight in your right foot. Step the left foot back. Tap the rear knee down. Inhale, the arms up and overhead, Sir Galahad. Exhale, twisting open to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, your hands right down to frame the foot. Tuck the left toe under, bring the left knee off. Now, try to place your weight in your hands to bring the foot off and then step it back. Inhale your chin over your fingertips, slowly lower down to halfway and pause. Now you can travel to the floor or pull through for upward facing dog, whichever is your preference. Everyone exhales back to downward facing dog, whether you're traveling through tabletop or you're pressing straight back. Taking 5 breaths here. So if that means tapping down, I want to make sure that everybody's in. Hi, Sylvia. Yay. This is your last full breath wherever you are, making your way back to downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look to your hands, walk, step, or if you have a float in your practice, float to the front of your mat. Inhale your flat back. Exhale, deep forward bend or forward fold. At the bottom of your exhale, inhale as you travel to chair by grazing your fingertips on the floor. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale your flat back. Bend your knees deep. Step the right foot back. Tap the right knee down. Inhale right up, Sir Galahad. Exhale, twist open to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale the hands down to frame your foot. Tuck the rear toe. Slide the left foot off. Step it back and flow through your vinyasa. Whether you're traveling to the floor for baby cobra or you're an upward facing dog this morning. Oh look, the cat's coming to practice. And everyone exhales their way back to downward facing dog. Do you want out, Doc? Yoga with cats, y'all. You have 5 full breaths here, with 4 now. And the cat has to go out. There you go. Now 3 more full breaths. And your last 2 full breaths. At the bottom of your exhale, bend your knees, lift your hands, walk, step, or float. Inhale your flat back. Exhale, forward fold or deep forward bend. Inhale, right up to chair. Graze those fingertips. Exhale, sit in a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale as you fold. Inhale your flat back. Bending your knees nice and deep. Step the left foot back now. Tap the left knee down. Inhale right up, Sir Galahad. Exhale, twist open to the right. I love that twist. Inhale, drawing back to center. Exhale as your hands frame your foot. Tuck the toe, pull the foot off of the mat, step back to high plank, and float through your vinyasa. High to low, your back bend of choice. Everyone flows back to downward facing dog. The bottom of your exhale, inhale your left leg up, nice and high. Exhale as you pull through, knee towards your chin, chin over the fingertips. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, pull through, knee towards your chin or towards the right tricep. Inhale back. Exhale, pull through, knee towards the chin or towards the left tricep. Inhale, all the way back. This time as you exhale, pull through, draw the knee towards the belly button, arch through the back and step the foot down. Spiral the rear heel to the mat and inhale right up to your warrior one. Sink in. So hopefully that really nice core work and hip mobility really has you all fired up. So take this time to sink into warrior one. Find your best posture by squaring the hips towards the front of your mat. Shoulder blades pull back and down. Fingertips reach actively towards the ceiling. Or you can take a cactus pose here. Some, like my friend Indira, likes to take a heart opener by opening up the chest, binding the hands behind. There's so many places you can go. Last full breath. And at the bottom of your exhale, inhale as we prepare to move. Exhale as you rotate open to warrior two. Now, if we have our warrior one right, it means we need to step a little deeper. So walking the front foot forward and maybe to the right just a little bit. Sink in and press the knee right over the ankle. Look down and make sure that you can see the big toe, the arch, and the heel of your foot. That means you're really tagging into the inner thigh here, as well as the quad. Fingertips reach actively in opposite directions. Look straight down your chin and make sure that the chest is right over the hips. One more full breath here. At the bottom of your exhale, straighten the front leg, palm up. Inhale, reverse triangle. And then as you exhale, bend into the knee as you travel to side angle. Forearm can come to the thigh. Fingertips, left fingertips can reach towards the ceiling. Some people like to point the hand down here. So if you have a block handy, that's a great place to go. So we're gonna flow that just a little bit. Are you ready? Inhale, draw back to reverse triangle. Lengthen the leg without locking the knee. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, side angle. Last one like this. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, side angle. This time, keep that front knee bent. Inhale, draw back, reverse warrior. And as you exhale, spiral your hands down to frame your foot. Step back to high plank and flow through your vinyasa, high to low push-up, your baby cobra or upward facing dog. Heart opener is always a choice. Everyone exhales back to downward facing dog, and the bottom of your exhale, inhale your left leg up nice and high. Exhale as you pull through, knee travels towards your chin, chin over your fingertips, high plank. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, pull through, knee towards the chin or towards the left tricep. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, pull through towards your chin or towards the right tricep. Inhale, draw back. This time as you exhale and pull through, draw your knee towards your belly button, arch your back to make space to step down. Spiral over your foot to the floor. Inhale right up to warrior one. Exhale as you sink in and then make space. I almost never land in warrior one in the way that I want my warrior one to feel. So I think there was a class at the Y where I was talking a lot about crash landing. We oftentimes crash land into things, and I'm telling you, like, that describes a lot of my life, is crash landing, feeling a little unprepared. So see if you can play with thinking about what poses are the ones that really give you trouble. And know that as you approach your yoga practice, taking any arms that make sense for you here, and try to plan into it. When you hear that pose coming, say, I'm gonna really work a little harder today to land in that pose in the way that I need to or I want to. Just one more full breath in your warrior one here, really feeling that hip flexor on the right leg, feeling the opening on that hip. At the bottom of your exhale, open up to warrior two, stepping the feet a little wider. I always say in warrior two, our eventual hope is that our foot stance is as deep as our height, the height of our body. Checking in with the front knee, making sure we're right over the ankle and push towards the pinky toe. Maybe you can see me, I'm heel toeing my rear foot in a little bit. I started out a little too deep. And you'll know when you're too deep, when that front knee is kind of tracking back and we're getting less work in this leg, right? Just 3 more breaths here. Checking in with your torso, bringing it right over the hips. Feel this really nice hip opener. At the bottom of your exhale, rear hand to your hip, palm up, straighten the front leg without locking the knee out. Inhale back, reverse triangle. Exhale as you pull through to side angle. Now we've got 3 breaths to work out your side angle. And you can see I came right to my fingertips reaching toward the floor, right? I'm using the inside of my knee to make it a point of contact here. Last full breath. At the bottom of your exhale, inhale the legs straight, reach back, reverse triangle. Exhale, flow right into side angle. Inhale, draw back, reverse triangle. Exhale, dig in to side angle. Can you really feel a little bit more in the inner thigh here when you come down? I'm using my tricep to press that leg open just a little bit more. Last one. This time, at the bottom of your exhale, leave that front knee bent. Inhale, draw back, reverse warrior. Exhale as your hands spiral down to frame your foot, step back to high plank, hold for 5 breaths. Now, some like to hold that plank, others like to take 2 side planks on the right. Using those breaths, and then 2 side planks on the right, taking any modifications that feel right for you right here, right now. And then 1 high plank or 1 chaturanga push-up, right? And now, inhale your chin right over your fingertips and flow through your vinyasa, high to low, your baby cobra or up dog. Everyone exhales back to downward facing dog. And you have 5 breaths here to work this out. Maybe we're tapping the knees down and taking a child's pose to get a little break from that intense work that you've just done. Just one more full breath here from wherever you traveled. And at the bottom of your exhale, inhale your right leg up nice and high. Stack your hips open and bend the knee. Feel this really nice, delicious opening on the front of the right leg. Inhale in place. Exhale as you bring the right knee towards the left tricep. Inhale, draw back. 2 more. Exhale, pull through. And remember, if this doesn't feel right for any reason, it's just a single leg downward facing dog. Pulling it straight through to your chin. Inhale, draw back. Single leg downward facing dog, taking the hip stack out. Exhale as you pull through and step through. Keeping the rear heel lifted. Inhale right up to high lunge. Exhale, sink in. Inhale in place. Exhale, twist to your right. I just got the 10-minute warning. This is the last section that we will do. If you want to take your right hand to the left leg, you can reach the left fingertips up into your right, finding a little bit of rotation through the mid-back and a really nice hip opener on the left hip. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bringing both hands back to center, inhale in place, exhale to rotate open to face the left side of your mat. Do you see me almost fall over right there? Inhale, nice and high. Exhale, all of your weight into the left foot. Inhale, back to the top. Exhale, all of your weight into the right foot. Left foot, sorry. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, all of your weight into your left foot. Last time, inhale back to center. Exhale, lateral lunge. Inhale, back to center, arms reach overhead. Exhale as you rotate back to the front, high lunge. Inhale in place, exhale the hands to the mat. Tuck, pull your foot off of the mat, step back, and you have 5 breaths here. You can take 2 side planks, and then 2 side planks, and then 1 breath in high plank, or you can take 1 chaturanga push-up. Everyone, inhale your chin over your fingertips and flow through your vinyasa, high to low, baby cobra or up dog. Everyone exhales back to downward facing dog. At the bottom of your exhale, inhale your left leg up nice and high. Stack it open, bend the knee, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, left knee comes towards the right tricep. 3 of these, or you're just taking a single leg downward facing dog to your chin. Or just hanging out in down dog. There's so many places you can go. Last one like this. Inhale, draw all the way back, lengthen the leg. Exhale, pull through and step through. Inhale right up to high lunge. Exhale as you sink in. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, twisting to your left. Fingertips reach in opposite directions. See if you can take the left fingertips and reach back just a little farther to feel the front body on the right side. From here, you can stay here or take the left hand to the right thigh and the right arm up and overhead. 3 breaths, 2 breaths, last full breath, and at the bottom of your exhale, inhale back to center, high lunge. Exhale as you rotate towards the right side of your mat, feet in standing straddle, so we're nice and high. Inhale your arms up and overhead. Exhale all of your weight into your right foot. Lateral lunge. Inhale up. Exhale, lateral lunge. Inhale up. Exhale, lateral lunge. Inhale all the way up. And as you exhale, rotating back to the front, high lunge. Exhale your hands right down to the mat. And take your right foot and step wide. Taking your left foot out as well. And meet me in Hindi squat, or yogi squat, or balasana, I think is the Sanskrit term. Hanging out here, feeling all the work that we did on the hips, low back and mid back today. The legs, yes ma'am. The core, yes sir. Breathe and feel it. Using control, slowly sit yourself down. Crisscross your legs or extend your legs out in front of you. Inhale your arms up and overhead. Hands come down to your heart center. And take a silent moment to appreciate what your body had to give you today. It's always a little bit different. What feels good, what doesn't feel good, what our body is willing to do, what we are willing and capable of. But you showed up today, so you're already doing it super right. Take a deep breath in, give yourself a bow. Namaste, you guys. Nice work. Woo!